Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th and 12th Convocation of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong is about to begin. The academic procession is now entering the hall. May I request all present to kindly stand up and remain standing until all the members of the procession are seated. I welcome the Chairperson, Board of Governors, Indian Institute of Management Shillong, Shri Ashishkumar Bajoria, who is joining us from Calcutta. I welcome the Chief Guest, Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan, who is joining us from Mumbai. The national anthem will now be played. May I request everyone in the audience to kindly stand up. I would now like to request the Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong to declare the convocation open.
I declare the 11th and 12th Convocation open.
May I now request Professor Sanjay Mukherjee for the invocation. Professor Mukherjee.
We begin with the chanting from the Upanishads. Shrinvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraha Ayedhamani Divyani Tastu Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varanam Tamasah Parastat Tameva viditvaati mrityumiti nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya. Listen, O children of immortality the world over, those who reside in this plane and those who reside in the heavens above. I have known that Supreme Being, the resplendent one, beyond all veils of darkness. By knowing him only, we can transcend the barrier of death. There is no other way left to us. But who will show the light? Blessed are we that we are located in the northeast, the Ishan corner, the seat of the Guru, the great master. We pay our homage to the Guru. Jyotirmayam Purnam Ananta Shakting Sangsara Sarang Hridayeshwarancha Vijnana Rupam Sakalattinasham Srimad Gurung Nitarang Namami. O thou effulgent one, wholeness personified, repository of infinite energy. O thou wisdom incarnate, deliverer from all our cravings. O thou Guru, thou great master, we pay our homage to thee forever. We conclude with the Shanti mantra from the Upanishads. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May this herald an auspicious beginning of this convocation.
I have the pleasure of requesting Professor D.P. Goel, Director of the Institute, to give his welcome address and present the academic report for the academic years 2019-20 and 2020-21. Professor Goel, please.
It's my privilege and honor to welcome our chief guest, Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan, MD and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange. We are grateful to him for accepting our invitation to inspire young and bright graduating professionals. It is also my privilege to welcome Shri Ashishkumar Bajoria, Chairman of the Board of Governors of IIM Shillong. He has been a great visionary, pillar of strength, and source of inspiration for all of us. I also extend warm welcome to all the distinguished members of the Board of Governors of IIM Shillong, parents of our students, faculty members, officers, staff, and my dear graduating students of doctoral, PGP, and PGPX programs. I would like to thank you having shown unprecedented resilience and grace during this pandemic. I wish we could hand over your hard-earned degrees personally to you. However, we eagerly wait to host you at our campus at the earliest. We know today is a special day in your life when you will be receiving the degree after years of hard work. I wish to convey my heartiest congratulations to you and your proud parents for your success. Dear students, your experience at IIM Shillong must have provided you with holistic learnings, and you must have taken full advantage of this opportunity. The crisis provides everyone with the opportunity to introspect. What do you value? What matters? Sometimes we must be willing to let go of our preconceived notions of life and adapt to the life that will unfold for us. While working towards success in your career, please do not forget the values that we have always strived to inculcate in you. Please remember your responsibility towards your parents, the nation, and the society at large, and their contributions in making your bright career. Now, being ambassadors of IIM Shillong, it is your responsibility to keep the flag of your alma mater high. I wish you all great success in all your future endeavors. Let me also take this opportunity to share some of our initiatives and accomplishments in the past 2 years. The academic reports of the Institute for the year 2019-20 and year 2020-21, which are uploaded on the website, may kindly be taken as read, and therefore I am not reading it due to time constraint. Adding to the bouquet of PGP, PGPX, and PhD programs, IIM Shillong started 2 new programs for working executives, one each on doctoral programs and postgraduate program. These are flexi hybrid programs tailor-made for working executives aspiring to fast-track their career prospects. We also increased the intake in our PGP program from 180 to 240 students. I am happy to share that despite many challenges, we have shifted to our own campus at Umsoli, a sprawling, lush green, 120-acre campus with state-of-the-art infrastructure. During the period, we have also added 12 more faculty members to our faculty resources. We have started the process of international accreditation to become an internationally recognized institute and have progressed well on its way towards the accreditation journey. The Vaibhav Summit, inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, was a month-long virtual summit of overseas and resident Indian researchers and academicians. IIM Shillong, along with IIM Ahmedabad and ISB, were the 3 selected champion institutes for the management vertical. We contributed in organizing 6 workshops on the theme of management education by many Indian origin academicians from all over the globe. Our faculty members published 97 research papers in peer-reviewed international journals, 8 books and book chapters, and 27 research papers were presented in various conferences. We also conducted 19 MDPs for multiple organizations and contributed to 8 consultancy projects. We published all the 6 volumes of our journal, IMS Journal of Management Science, and all the 24 volumes of our monthly newsletter, Nuksa, in the last 2 years. Because of COVID-19 pandemic, majority of the activities were shut down and the life came to a standstill. However, following all the directives and protocols, around 350 students chose to come back to campus. We admire all the students, faculty, and staff alike that collectively we could organize their stay at campus and the students traveled back safely to their homes. For us, this is a matter of satisfaction in itself. We believe in IIM Shillong that our students are the future thought leaders for an economically and ecologically sustainable society. Besides the classroom education and internships at industry and business, our students conducted many events like Business Leadership Summit, the annual Entrepreneurship Summit Emerge, the Podium Corporate Guest Lecture Series, Annual Fest 2021, Krutharma and Nirvana. This year, we started Sambhav, a series initiated with industry leaders and distinguished alumni of IIM Shillong, wherein they shared their life journey to emphasize that anything can become Sambhav, possible, with persistence and resilience. Our Abdul Kalam Center for Policy Research and Analysis has conducted a series of 7 symposia that included deliberations on the development planning of various sectors. These symposia had high-profile speakers and eminent personalities covering different stakeholders with over 2,000 participants. The prime deliverables of the symposium series, titled The Development Dialogue, as a consolidated report on development issues in the Northeast region, was presented to all the states of the Northeast India. Our Center for Development of Northeast region, that is SEDNER, conducted 5 programs, and the Incubation Center incubated 4 startups in the last 2 years. We established 6 alumni chapters in India and abroad, namely Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Europe, UK, and US, Canada. Placement statistics for our students have also been motivating for us as we concluded our final placements with a sense of satisfaction in both the years. For PGP 2018-20 batch, while the median package was 17 lakh per annum, average package was 18.76 lakh per annum, and the highest package was 48.50 lakh per annum. For PGP 2019-21 batch, in spite of pandemic situation, we further improved on the placement figures, with the median package jumped to 17.5 lakh per annum, the average package to 19.17 lakh per annum. However, the highest package could touch 32 lakh per annum. I must highlight that our progress would not have been possible without all our stakeholders' wholehearted involvement and support. We believe we will be a center of excellence with internationally accredited programs through the contribution, dedication, commitment, and ownership of the faculty, officers, staff, alumni, and students of this institute, along with the support of the members of the Board of Governors under the leadership of our chairman. We at IIM Shillong stand committed to make our vision and mission the way of our life and the core values to be the way we live. We solicit your best wishes. Thank you. Jai Hind.
May I now request Shri Ashishkumar Bajoria, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong, to deliver his address.
Namaskar. It is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan, Managing Director and CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange, who is himself an IIM alumnus, and to the members of the Board of Governors, Professor D.P. Goyal, our Director, faculty, staff of the Institute, graduating students, parents, invited guests, and well-wishers who have joined us today virtually. It is really a matter of great honor for me to be here for the 11th and 12th convocation of IIM Shillong. IIM Shillong has made a name for itself in this short period of time. I would like to express my hearty congratulations to the graduating students, as well as the teachers, director, and all stakeholders who have worked hard to pave the way for this new horizon of success. While working further towards your career goals, always remember the values we have all realized during these ongoing times. The value of caring for each other and being sensitive to the needs of the community and the country. We have survived this huge crisis probably because of our resilience and our will to rebound. As a graduate today of IIM Shillong alumnus, I am sure you will always remember the efforts of your parents, teachers, and those who helped you make this happen. I am sure, in turn, you will give much more than what you have received. Although this crisis brought several human and intellectual challenges, but we as a country and community have overcome this, at least most of it. Through the entire difficult period, teaching and learning never suffered for a day. The entire institute stood strong in responding to any challenges which the crisis threw at us. Rather, it is during this period that the institute has made a significant all-round progress during the year 2019-20 and 2020-21. Do remember, success is a journey, not a destination. The expectations from you are many. So as you step into the constantly changing and transforming world, you are privileged to be passing into the threshold of an era where the country is catapulting to greater heights, and you will be participating in making this happen. I must remind you that privileges come with obligations. Obligations towards India, nation first. I believe there is no alternate to nation first. It is with the sense of pride that I am talking to you. There is no alternate to patriotism. Be patriotic, share your experience you have acquired from your scholarly pursuits, as well as the pride and respect you have gained from your alma mater into the world as representatives of New India. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, the history of the world is the history of a few men who had faith in themselves. That faith called out the divinity within. You can do anything. You fail only when you do not strive sufficiently to manifest infinite power. As soon as a man or a nation loses faith, death comes. I'm sure each one of you leaving the portals today are a candle glowing in full glory, who will be lighting 100 candles around you, and that will light up our future. Please keep in touch with us as alumni of this esteemed institution. Let us know what you have accomplished. Share your knowledge and inspire others at IIM Shillong. On behalf of all the members of the Board of Governors and myself personally, I wish you all success. Vande Mataram.
The conferring of the Doctor of Philosophy degree will now begin. The chairperson doctoral program will present the recipient, and the chairman of the Academic Council will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, the PhD scholars who have successfully completed the prescribed requirements under the regulations of Doctor of Philosophy program and have been found fit for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, and I pray that they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Academic Council and Board of Governors of the Institute, I admit you all to the Doctor of Philosophy and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The chairperson doctoral program will now read out the names of the degree recipients.
Kuldeep Baisha, batch 2013, for his thesis, Technology Adoption at the Bottom of the Pyramid, a study of smartphone adoption in India. Vishlavat Giridhar, batch 2013, for his thesis, Identity Resistance and Transition among Indian Subaltern Communities. Dipesh Kumar, batch 2014, for his thesis, Identity Resolution across Multiple Online Social Networks, a textual content-based approach. Madan Lal Yadav, batch 2014, for his thesis, Social Media Analysis for Deciphering Customer Preferences, a case of hotel industry. Nikhil Nandkishore, batch 2015, for his thesis, Organ Donation Process in India, examining the key attributes, challenges, enablers, and success factors. Sushant Kumar, batch 2015, for his thesis, Understanding Consumption and Loneliness, a narrative approach. Naman Sareen, batch 2016, for his thesis, Examining the Role of Values on Green Purchase Intentions, a 3-study thesis. Rohin Deb, batch 2016, for his thesis, The Effect of Informal Competition on Formal Firms' Strategic Choices in Emerging Economies.
The presentation of degrees for the postgraduate program will now begin. The PGP chairperson will present the degree recipients, and the chairman of the Academic Council will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, the PGP participants of the class of 2020 and 2021 who have successfully completed the prescribed requirements under the regulations of the 2-year post-graduation program in management and have been found fit for the award of the Master of Business Administration, and pray that they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Academic Council and the Board of Governors of the Institute, I admit you to all to the Master of Business Administration and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The PGP chairperson will now read out the names of degree recipients.
PGP batch of 2018-2020. Harushi Chawla, Abhijit Kandar, Abhishek Arya, Amit Gautam, Aniruddha Mojumdar, Anjanay Saxena, Ankit Purohit, Harimuga Vinayagam S, Astitwa Kumar, Ayush Dharnidhakar, Ayush Goel, Bhargava Tekumulla, Brijesh Babu Chauhan, Dharampuri Siva Hemant Reddy, G Vidya, Gokul Keshav Singh, Itika Joshi, Kirti, Kodaru Sai Rahul, Love Agarwal, Nehul Agarwal, Nikhil K. Jain, Nikita Agarwal, Nitin Varsne, Prachi Bharadwaj, Prachi Khurana, Pradyumna Panwar, Prasanna Sharma, Pratik Nath, Pratik Shukla,
Promita Banerjee, Rashika Gupta, Rajat Magotra, Ranjana Ritu, Rekab Das, Riya Sarkar, Rupali Bajpai, Sachin Agarwal, Sagar Punjabi, Soumya Bhass, Sayali Gadkari, Sayan Bhattacharya, Sayan Chowdhury, Salu Chauhan, Shantanu Jaiswal, Shashank Gontia, Shefali Yadav, Shivang Gupta, Shruti, Shubham Kanoria, Sanoni Charudatta Kriti Dwaj, Srinidhi Sridharan, Suhas Chowdhury, Vania Nigam, Vinti Singla, Yash Chowdhury, Yash Saindane, Yukti Rajpal, Adarsh Rajput, Akash Dwivedi, Alisha Shaw, Alok Anand Thakur, Anjali Gupta, Anurag Parekh, Anushri Bhatt, Apurva Bansal, Arihant Jain, Ashish Chamriya, Vandakavi Madhulika, Divya Dalmia, Gaurav Lakhani, Harneet Singh Khurana, Jagasiya Kaustav Haris, Janani R.C., Jayan Saraswat, Ketan Shuri, L. Soumyasri, Malondkar Paritosh Dayanand, Mohak Gupta, नवनीत कौर, निकिता वासुदेवा नंबियार, नुपुर गुप्ता, पंखुड़ी सक्सेना, पर्वतीकर वैभवी आनंद, प्राची वत्स, प्रणव त्यागी, प्रीतिश रेड्डी गांधारी, पूर्णिमा गौतम, ऋषि आहूजा, ऋतिका झा, रोहित गार्ग, एस पृथ्वी, साक्षी मिश्रा, संचित बनाती, संजना सिंह, संजीत बेहारा, शोभित एस चंदक, श्रेयांश पाराक, शुभम अग्निहोत्री, शुभम काइन, शुभी जलानी, सिमरन मिगलानी, सोनालिका राय, सौम्या मल्होत्रा, सुचित्रा मंडल, सुमित अग्रवाला, सुशांत शांत, स्वर्णिमा मोर, तेजस पंचाल, उदय कौशिक अंबाती, वैभव अग्रवाल, वसुंधरा सिंह, विपुल गर्ग, विशाखा, विशाल गुप्ता, आरुषि बोहरा, अभय वर्षने, अभिषेक, अभिषेक कुमार गौतम, अभिषेक सक्सेना, आदित्य मल्होत्रा, अक्षय पांडे, अलोंगबार बगलारी, अमन जैन, अनिकेत उपाध्याय, अंजलि अग्रवाल, अनमोल गार्ग, अर्पिता बंसल, भावेश भंडारी, CH स्नेहा, महर्षि जिग्नेश छाया, चौधरी दिनेश रेड्डी, डगली पलक अभय, दीक्षा दोहारे, दिलप्रीत कौर, दीप्तांशु पांडे, गार्गी सूर चौधरी, गरिमा सिंह नाहर, हर्ष जैन, हर्षिता कबड़ा, जगन कुमार ई, कनिका गौर, किशान कंदमावाला, कृतज्ञा गुप्ता, कुमारी पायल, मोहक गर्ग, मोहित मोरजानी, निधि मिश्रा, निकिता कारे, निशिता गर्ग, पीयूष गर्ग, प्रणव महामूलकर, प्रनिशा आर प्रकाश, प्रियम परिवल, ऋचा अग्रवाल, ऋषभ कुमार, ऋषभ मेनन, श्री कृष्णा मंत्रवरी, शैकत भौमिक, संवित गौरव, सौरभ तोपनो, शिखर पारेश मित्तल, शौर्या जैन, श्रद्धा मीना, शुभम रंगारी, शुभम श्रीवास्तवा, सौम्यजीत मंडल, सुमन होतवानी, सुजन वट, तनिष्का गुप्ता, तरुमला सत्ती, मारुति राम, त्रिशा वाघेला, वैशाली शर्मा, वानी विवेक, विधि काव्या, कृष्णा सोमानी, A.S. Harisharas,
May I request the PGP chairperson to announce the winners of the various medals awarded to the participants for outstanding achievements and the chairperson of the Academic Council to present the medals.
For the class of 2020, the chairman's gold medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the participants of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the chairman's gold medal for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Miss Tanishka Gupta.
Congratulations.
The Institute Silver Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the second highest CGPA amongst all the participants of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Institute Silver Medal for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Miss Garima Singh Nahar.
Congratulations.
Director's Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activity, and social service. For the award of the Director's Gold Medal for the best all-round for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Mr. Maharshi Jignesh Chaya.
Congratulations.
The Institute Medal for Positive Contribution to Campus Life is awarded each year to the most significant positive contribution by a participant to campus life. For the award of the Institute's Medal for Positive Contribution to Campus Life for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Mr. S. Prudvi.
Congratulations.
Shri Rathindranath Datta Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the students of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Shri Rathindranath Datta Gold Medal for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Miss Tanishka Gupta.
Congratulations.
Professor Ashok K. Datta Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service. For the award of the Professor Ashok K. Datta Gold Medal for the best all-rounder for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Mr. Maharshi Jignesh Chaya.
Congratulations.
The Math Finance AG Gold Medal is awarded each year to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA in mathematical finance courses. Mathematical finance is considered with mathematical modeling of financial markets. For this year, this performance in 4 out of 5 of the following courses was considered for the award of the medal: financial engineering, integrated credit, risk management, investment banking and business valuation, fixed income securities, security analysis and portfolio management. For the award of the Math Finance AG Gold Medal for securing the highest CGPA in quantitative finance courses for the class of 2020, I present to you, sir, Mr. Sushant San.
Congratulations.
The PGP chairperson will now read out the names of degree recipients for the batch of 2021.
PGP participant of the batch of 2019-2021, Akash Rayan Tirke, Abhishek Hafila, Admune Amit, Adrija Khan, Ashwarya Malik, Akanksha Singh, Akash Gupta, Akash Verma, Ekshans Gupta, Akshay Desai, Anandika Kakwani, BSS Pramod, Bhavya Revati VS, Darshan Gosalia, Fahad Tasim, G. Lakshmi Savya, Gadala Nikhil Vamsi, Harsh Sharma, Harshit Goel, Isha Bhargava, Ishan Pandey, Joshi Asawari Suhas, Kajal Sharma, Kancharla Sikha Reddy, Kartik Singh, Khushbu Maro, Komalangi Srivastava, Kunal Tivrawal, Lokaresh Nihal Sidhu, Manik Kapoor, Mani Mozimaran S, N. Apurva, Nancy Tatwani, Navneet VKV, Nishul Vadwa, Pankaj Ranjan, Pargunan P, Prajna Parimita Raut, Pulkit Kulsestra, Rahul Ved, Rajesh T, Raksha Rohiteshwa Sethi, ऋषभ अग्रवाल, एस रक्सेना, साकेत बोरातवार, सगनानी निसर्ग जे, सानिया शर्मा, सरान्ना बोस, सर्णव गुहा, सार्थक शेखर सेट्टी, सेथु बिंदु पिता पार्थी, शैलेश माहेश्वरी, संभावी जोशी, शांतनु शर्मा, शेफाली गायरोला, शिशिर गुप्ता, तानिया सोलंकी, त्रिदा अग्रवाल, उत्कर्ष सिंह, वैशाली मतपल, विधि कासलीवाल, विकास गोयल, विनीत गोयल, विपुल भाटिया, योगेश वर्मा, अक्षित अग्रवाल, अक्षित कुकरेती, अमन अग्रवाल, अमित कुमार भट्टाचार्य, अमलादीप हजारिका, अमोल मास्के, अनंत आचार्य, अंगद सिंह, अंकिता कश्यप, अंकिता मित्तल, अनुश्री सेन, अन्विता गुप्ता, चापिरी महर, सत्या सिरिन, चैतन रसिक गाला, देवाशीष मोतवानी, थाना पुनेनी प्रसून राव, गरिमा सिंह, गुलशन कुमार, गुप्ता सुमित राजेश, हर्षित सोमानी, ऋषिकेश वैद्याधर वागले, ईशा पिपलानी, कनिका गुप्ता, कार्तिकेय तिवारी, कौशल गुप्ता, खुशी बाहेती, किंगसुक सरकार, गोपाल त्रिपाठी, लोकप्रिया, मर्यादा बोत्रा, मयंक के गेस्ता, मिशाल अविनाश, नवनीत प्रिया, नीता ब्रह्मा, निशांत नायक, पारुल हीरानंदनी, प्रणव ज्योति दास, प्रशांत गोकुल कुमार नायर, पूजा पोद्दार, राशि अग्रवाल, रश्मि रंजन राउत, राठौर श्रवण कुमार, ऋषभ सिंह, रोहन कुलकर्णी, शिवा बहुगुणा, शिवांगी, शौर्य दत्त जोशी, श्रीचा मेहता, श्रेयस त्रिपाठी, सृष्टि पालीवाल, शुभम गुप्ता, सिद्धांत साहा, सिद्धांत सामल, सिद्धार्थ मनोहर, सिमरन दे, स्नेहिल केशरवानी, शुभाशीष देवनाथ, तन्मय दास, तानिया वेस्ट, तुषार जैन, ऊर्जा शाह, विघ्नेश एस, विनायक गर्ग, विनुश्री जैन, अनिकेत अग्रवाल, Aniket Gajjar, Anvesha Das, Apurva Singh, Arnava Sharma, Arts Sahai, Ashish Munda, Atityan K, Aisha Datta, Ayush Agarwal, Ayush Goel, BK Puja, Chuvarenla Langkumar, Damandeep Singh, Darsh Doshi, Dhruv Anand, Guru Vignesh S, Harsh Bhatt, Hina Mittal, Hulas Goel, Ishan Kankar, Iti Sharma, Kanika Singh, Kolagani Harichandana, Kovit Kishore Gond, Kunal Agarwal, Kunal Dagar, Kurja Rathor, Manish Vasist, Mehak, Mohammad Munaif Iqbal Ahmed, Mohit Kumar, Nimisha Agarwal, Nishita Gupta, Ongole Pritam, Pratnya Sinde, Pratyush Joshi, Praveen Pandey, Radhika Shah, Rekhani Meghna Rajesh, Rishabh Kumar, Rohit Gupta, Ronit Barboza, Sahil Prashant Brahmane, Sneha Barua, Shomal Sagar, Soumya, Talwar, Srikantia Sikhar Satish, Stanjin Gurmet, Shubham Vasista, Shumeda Arya, Shuryan Singh, Shuaz Garg, Swagata Ghosh, T. Monica, Taksh Richaria, Tapas Das, Tejasvi Nahata, Tushar Gera, Utkarsh Singh, Vatlamuri, Likita Sri, Yes Jain, Amaya Rajendra Poyarakhar, Sitij Avinash Mesram, Swati.
May I request the PGP chairperson to announce the winners of the various medals awarded to the participants for outstanding achievements and the chairperson of the Academic Council to present the medals.
Chairman's gold medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the participants of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Chairman's gold medal for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Darshan Goshalia.
Congratulations.
The Institute Silver Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the second highest CGPA amongst all the participants of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Institute Silver Medal for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Ishan Pandey.
Congratulations.
Director's Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service. For the award of the Director's Gold Medal for the best all-rounder for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Vinayak Garg.
Congratulations.
The Institute's Medal for Positive Contribution to Campus Life is awarded each year to the most significant positive contribution by a participant to campus life. For the award of the Institute's Medal for Positive Contribution to Campus Life for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Miss Lakshmi Saravia.
Congratulations.
Shri Rathindranath Datta Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the students of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Shri Rathindranath Datta Gold Medal for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Darshan Gosalia.
Congratulations.
Professor Ashok K. Datta Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in the academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service. For the award of the Professor Ashok K. Datta Gold Medal for the best all-rounder for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Vinayak Garg.
Congratulations.
The Math Finance AG Gold Medal is awarded each year to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA in mathematical finance courses. Mathematical finance is concerned with mathematical modeling of financial markets. For this year, the performance in 4 out of 5 of the following courses was considered for the award of this medal: financial engineering, integrated credit risk management, investment banking and business valuation, fixed income securities, security analysis, and portfolio management. For the award of the Math Finance AG Gold Medal for securing the highest CGPA in quantitative finance courses for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Darshan Gosalia.
Congratulations.
Presentation of degrees for the Executive Postgraduate Program in Management will now begin. The PGPX chairperson will present the degree recipients, and the chairman of the Academic Council will confer the degrees.
Present to you, sir, the PGPX participants of the class of 2019 and 2021 who have successfully completed the prescribed requirements under the regulations of 14-month executive postgraduate program and 1-year executive postgraduate program, and have been found fit for the award of Executive Master of Business Administration, and pray that they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Academic Council and the Board of Governors of the Institute, I admit you all to the Executive Master of Business Administration and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The PGPX chairperson will now read out the names of degree recipients for the batch of 2019.
PGPX batch of 2019, Abhishek Chatterjee, Akshay Singh, Alok Priyadarshi, Anil Kumar Akela, Ashutosh Kumar Jha, Bikhyat Kumar Nayak, Chandan Kumar Mittal, Gagan Nair, Hitesh Gupta, Ishandeep Srivastav, Kumar Gaurav, Kumar Spandan, Nair Khan, Ninad Maske, Niranjan Naresh Bhai Prasad, निशांत मित्तल, निशिकांत मधुसूदन प्रभु, नृसिंह प्रसाद प्रधान, अग्निभो आलोक बैनर्जी, पंकज, पारस उत्कर्ष, पिंकी, प्रहदीश बालाकृष्णन, प्रीति खोसला, पूर्णचंद्र नायर, शानंदा राय, श्वेतांक पाठक, स्मित सरकार, सुमित गौतम, सुरभि दे, स्वातिलेखा दासगुप्ता, उमा कुमारी, योगेश एमडी।
May I request the PGPX chairperson to announce the winners of the various medals and awards for outstanding achievements, and requesting the chairperson of the Academic Council to kindly present the medals.
Chairman's Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the students of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Chairman's Gold Medal for the class of 2019, I present to you, sir, Ms. Priti Khosla. Director's Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service. For the award of the Director's Gold Medal for the best all-rounder for the class of 2019, I present to you, sir, Mr. Paras Utkarsh.
The PGPX chairperson will now read out the names of the degree recipients for the batch of 2021.
PGPX batch of 2021, Adhyasa Patra, Akhilesh Chandra Mishra, Anand Krishnan, Aravind Srinivas, Arindam Das, Arjun Singh Sirohi, Avinish Kumar, Ayush Pandya, Bhavika Anil Chabaria, Himanshu Bharadwaj, Kedar Krishnaji Jogal, Kirti, Lohit Lala, Nikita Salve, Pratik Nayan, Prem Prasad Devara, Pushpa Kumari, Ravi Kant, S. Karthik Rajan, Sarfaraz Sultan,
Shreya Pradhan, Saurabh Biswal, Sriramoju Sai Kiran, Umesh Singh, Usha Nochur, Yogesh ji.
May I request the PGPX chairperson to announce the winners of the various medals and awards for outstanding achievements. And I'd like to request the chairperson of the Academic Council to kindly present the medals.
For the class of 2021, Chairman's Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating participant for securing the highest CGPA amongst all the students of the batch receiving the degree. For the award of the Chairman's Gold Medal for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Sriramoju Sai Kiran. Director's Gold Medal is awarded each year to the best all-round performance by a participant in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social service. For the award of the Director's Gold Medal for the best all-rounder for the class of 2021, I present to you, sir, Mr. Arjun Singh Sirohi.
I have the pleasure and the privilege of introducing our chief guest, Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan. Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Bombay Stock Exchange, Asia's oldest exchange, the world's fastest exchange with 6 microsecond response time. It's also the world's largest exchange with 5,000 plus listed companies and India's first universal exchange to offer trading across all asset classes. He is credited with reviving BSE and completing its IPO, which was oversubscribed more than 51 times. He was instrumental in setting up India's first international exchange, India International Exchange, inaugurated by India's Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, in January 2017. Prior to joining BSE from the years 2000 to 2009, Mr. Chauhan worked at Reliance Industries, India's largest conglomerate, as president and group CIO, head of corporate communications, and he was also the CEO of Team Mumbai Indians in its formative years. From 1993 to 2000, he set up India's National Stock Exchange, NEC, primarily based on technology, screen-based trading system, satellite communication, network equities, and derivatives business, and Nifty index amongst his many responsibilities. He is considered the father of modern financial derivatives in India due to his work at NSE. He received several Indian and international awards, including Distinguished Alumnus Award from both his alma mater, IIT Bombay and IIM Calcutta, a rare achievement indeed. He has also been awarded Digital Icon of Year by the Indian Express Group and ranked amongst the top CEOs in financial markets by Asian Banker, amongst the top CIOs in the world by Information Week US. He is a member of several committees of government, regulators, and international associations. He is a member on the board of directors at IIM Raipur, NIFM Faridabad, Gokhale Institute of Politics and Economics, member of board of advisors at Sailesh J. Mehta School of Management, IIT Bombay, and served as chairman of NIT Manipur. He is a distinguished visiting faculty at Ryerson University in Toronto and honorary professor at Nottingham Business School. He co-authored a book on the history of the BSE titled The Temple of Wealth Creation. Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan is also the current Chancellor of the University of Allahabad. It is my privilege to to invite you, sir, for the convocation address.
Shri Bajoria, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIM Shillong, Professor Goyal, Director, IIM Shillong. It is an honor and a privilege to be here talking to all of you on a very important day of your life, the convocation. Please accept my hearty congratulations. All of you are lucky to have studied in such a wonderful surroundings and some of the best professionals in the country teaching you. Some of the best facilities in the country have been at your disposal. During one stay, even from outside, one also gets to learn a lot from professors as well as fellow students. As we all know, we are passing through a great pandemic of COVID. COVID has created issues across the spectrum in most of the societies in the world. India, with its per capita GDP of $2,000 per person, was not supposed to do so well. Despite all that expectations, India has done wonderful as compared to many other countries. That is not to say that all of us have not faced trouble. But if you look at the number of infections per million or number of deaths per million, India is ranking somewhere close to 120 out of 224 territories being monitored for COVID. Some of the better managed countries, some of the richer countries like US or UK are in the top 20 or top 25. We are in the bottom half, and that tells you that as a society we have done well compared to rest of the world. But we have also managed ourselves well during this COVID period, and in some ways we have managed the world well. We need to be thankful to our governments for providing us with all the facilities within the limitations they had, but also providing the vaccines, the medicines and everything else. We also need to be thankful to the government, not only at the central level, but also at state level as well as municipalities, panchayat, and also civil society, that India has come out really well compared to the rest of the world. More importantly, India's GDP, although it fell down initially, is now on the rise. And that is a heartening thing. India is also able to manage itself well without any riots, without any difficult law and order situation vis-a-vis rest of the world. And at the same time, India has been able to run the IT systems of the world. After 70 days lockdown, not many people expected that India and India's BPO, India's software industry, will be able to run some of the largest banks across the world, their ATMs, some of the largest retailers, some of the largest restaurants and takeaway restaurants across the world. And that is where I think India has scored. India's importance to the world is now known to everyone. And my heartiest congratulations to the governments, but also all the citizens who have, despite all odds, worked hard to keep their enthusiasm alive and ensured that they serve not only India, but the rest of the world well. Of course, you may recall that India also fought a small little battle at our north frontier, and we came out victorious. So again, my congratulations and also thanks to all the armed forces for their valor. Having said that, these are perhaps your last few minutes officially at IIM Shillong. More importantly, it's also a culmination of your hard work and your harder money and sacrifices put in by your parents, your friends, your families. You're lucky you got admissions in such a prestigious institute and you have graduated today. You are amongst the top few percentage of students in the country in terms of skills, presentation skills and intellectual capabilities. That is why you were selected to study here in the first place. You are already a winner. You were a winner before enrolling here. After the rigorous training, you have become even better. I salute your parents, your families, your friends, many of whom have sacrificed a lot for sending you here and over all the education you got. I salute your faculty and your institute for giving you this quality education despite the COVID period that all of us have gone through. Therefore, I will not take much time and try to complete the address as fast as possible. Many of you have been picked in reputed companies already. Many of you probably are thinking of studying in many other institutes, but it is a great achievement that all of you and IIM Shillong have come so far in this COVID period. Please accept my hearty congratulations. Modern education and modern society put a lot of expectations on the students. More importantly, society and peer pressure makes it even worse. We are all part of the rat race, knowingly or unknowingly. A few of you will get medals and awards, and most of you may not get them. All of us know that people who received these medals today worked hard for those medals. My hearty congratulations to all the medal winners. I have been also a part of this framework myself. I studied at IIT Bombay and also at IIM Calcutta for my post-graduation. I identify with your anxieties and worries. It is natural to have questions like, what will happen to me? How will the big bad world treat me? Will I share? Will I shine or not? Will I make a lot of money? Will I become famous? Will I have a comfortable life? Will I be able to fulfill the expectations of my parents, my family, my friends? Will I get into the right company? Have I got into the right company if I got a job? Did I select the right specialization? Will it continue forever, or do I need to learn newer skills going forward? Have my friends got better job than me? Many such questions that come to our mind today or will be coming to our mind in the time to come. Let me tell all of you that something out of my own experiences. It's easy to give advice and difficult to leave the advice. It might be able to perhaps help you a little in the long journey you have in front of you. So nevertheless, let me give you this advice. Few of those advice is be grateful. It is important that we are grateful to what is happening to us, what has happened to us. You have already come so far and you are amongst the best in the country today. Going forward also, I am sure you are going to shine. But if you are not grateful, I think you are going to miss out on a lot. So continue to be grateful to your bosses, to your teachers, of the current, of the past, and so on and so forth, your family, your parents, your friends. They are what you live with. And for me, being grateful is very, very important to continue in our life. The second part is to be responsible. Many times we want to be selfish, but being responsible for the things which the company gives us, the society gives us, is a very important thing in our achievements, in our life, to get a meaning, to make a meaning out of what we live for. And that's why being responsible is very important. Being curious, continually being curious, is also another important part in life. You have reached here by being curious continually, but don't leave curiosity here. Keep it with you for the rest of your life. Being childlike curious is what is, I think, going to give a meaning to you and allow you to explore the world in many, many ways. Life has many colors to show you, and in some ways, that is what you are going to earn out of your experiences. And being curious, being explorative is going to be very important. And so continue to explore life, continue to be curious
throughout your life. Being courageous is another way to live life. If you are meek, you are going to miss out on some of the important moments of your life. Being courageous at right points, at right time is going to be very important for you. Intelligence is something God has given, but sincerity is going to take you far. Not many people are sincere across life, across all parts of life. But being sincere is something which has helped me across my life, and I would suggest that even if you are extremely intelligent, which you are, if you try to be sincere across a variety of facets, I think it's going to take you far. Being hungry for knowledge, for recognition, for wisdom is again going to be very important for you. And continue to be hungry. Don't get satisfied. Continue to stay dissatisfied across every sphere of life, and that's where I think you are going to achieve more if you continue to remain hungry. Being humble is again a very important part of life, and I would suggest that humility is something, if you don't have, please develop. Many of the brightest minds I have seen failing in many of their achievements because they were not humble, and being humble actually adds a lot of value to your life. Being ethical is something which is going to differentiate between who you are and who you can be. Always try to be ethical and also legal. Being ethical always is not sufficient. You also have to be legally correct, and that is what I would say in the modern compliance-oriented world, you will have to be ethical as well as legal in many, many areas. Once you start working, some of you would have worked before, some of you would have worked hard during your studies here as well as in your training somewhere else, but being ethical and being legal are going to be very, very important going forward. You also need to be kind. You can achieve a lot, you can make a lot of money, you can help your family, you can help your parents, but being kind is going to add a new facet to your life. So my request is, please consider being kind. Anytime you get an opportunity to help somebody, try doing that. The satisfaction you derive out of that is going to be immense. It will give you a meaning which you would otherwise be missing. You also need to be patient. Although many of you are in what I call a 2020 generation, you want results fast. Perhaps that's why you joined IIM Shillong. But for me, being patient is going to be the name of the game going forward. You will have to work probably 30, 40, 50, 60 years in your life going forward, and some of the results may not come early. You need to plan, you need to execute, but more importantly, you will have to also learn how to be patient. That doesn't mean you cannot be passionate. Being patient and being passionate can happen together to all of us. Being passionate gives you a meaning, an achievement which you otherwise will not get. And the learning that comes out of getting involved itself, it's its own reward. You also need to add value to yourself every day in your work, in your life. If you stop adding value, I have seen even gold medalists in any batch after 10 years or 20 years may lose out on many things. And if you keep on adding value every day, even the last person in the batch, if he or she keeps on adding value every day, learning newer things, learning newer skills, learning newer ways of doing the same thing, may add a lot of opportunities to themselves in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years time. So for me, the only way to stay alive is to keep on adding value to yourself. You also need to keep your mind open to new opportunities. Many of us have ideas about what we want to do, very, very solid ideas. But that doesn't mean that life may actually happen the way we want. You need to be flexible. You need to keep your minds and eyes and ears open to newer opportunities to be proactive, not reactive, not staying there. Every day, you'll have to continue to scan things, and that's where you will actually make something large, something big out of your life. You also need to be optimistic. There will be opportunities galore, but at the same time, every day there will be ways to feel bad, ways to feel disappointed. Don't get disappointed ever in your life. Continue to be optimistic. Tomorrow will be better than today. 10 years from now is going to be better than today. And that's what will keep on making you work harder towards bettering yourself, bettering your situation, your family situation, but also for bettering your country. You need to be better service to your family. Today, many of us have been raised in a situation where we expect a lot from our parents, our families. But when it comes to return some favors to our family, we don't do that. Please consider being service to your family going forward. You will like it, you will have a better life going forward. You also need to be service to your society. It cannot be only I, me, myself. You have to worry about your family, your parents, but also you need to worry about the society, which has given you so much importance, it's going to give you so much money, so much of prestige, and you must do your job for the society when you are being called, and sometimes even you need to volunteer for working for the society. You also need to be a service to your country. Very seldom you will be counted upon by your country to deliver those goods, and sometimes those demands are not explicit. You will have to get up like what you did during COVID. You will have to get up and be service to the society and the country going forward. And at the same time, in this journey, you will have to enjoy what you are doing. Lots of demands will be there, lots of pressure will be there. You might be confused sometimes, you might be disappointed sometimes, but the journey is so much more important that you need to enjoy. Don't give up and continue to fight on. You must follow the laws, rules, regulations all the time and ensure that you identify reality. Sometimes our assumptions, our models about reality may be incorrect. We need to continuously have that feedback loop into our brains that differentiates and tells us that model or assumptions are not reality. Sometimes reality will run away from our models, and then we must learn to change our models to suit new realities and not stick to our models of the past, because we may be left behind. There are a few other pointers which I have learned from what I call School of Hard Knocks. One of them is that money and wisdom are not the same thing. Many times the modern society gives importance to a lot of money. People with money, we think they are wise. Both of them are not synonyms. So be aware that people who have money may not be wise, and people who are wise may not have money. Second thing is that a good career doesn't mean a good life, a fulfilling life, a life which has many colors. A good career, a good businessman, a lot of money may still not solve many of the problems in your life or anyone's life, and you need to be aware that you need to have that balance in your life to understand first that a good career is not the same as good life. But if you want to live good life, you must have a good career. Other part is that a lot of money may not get you good life either, but it is essential to earn some money so that you are going to have good life. Health, many of us have not bothered about till now because we were young. But health is extremely important, especially post-COVID and during COVID. And I would urge all of you to start worrying about your health, having exercise, and whatever you can do to improve your health going forward, because that is the only thing you have. Your life is only one you have today, and that you need to work to improve your health. Even if you have a lot of money, but if your health is not keeping well, you will not be able to enjoy it. If you have a great career, if you don't have good health, you will not be able to enjoy it. And the last pointer is that look at long-term trends for your society, for your career, for your country and also for the world. And long-term trends, if you can pass on, if you can get involved in some of those long-term trends like technology changes, like demographic changes, like demand changes, and the new technologies, you will make tremendous amount of money, but also you will have better health, better satisfaction, and so on and so forth. With that, I again wish all of you all the very best, and please accept my congratulations on this great achievement that all of you are actually having today. Today is a culmination day. Please accept my best wishes. Thank you very much.
May I now request the Chairperson Doctoral Program to initiate the pledge-taking ceremony.
All graduates of the Doctor of Philosophy will now rise and take the pledge. I, a graduate of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavour to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as a management professional. I shall always endeavour to utilize my knowledge of management studies for the service of the country and glory of the Institute. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of the profession.
I would now like to request the Chairperson of the PGP program to initiate the pledge-taking ceremony.
All graduates of PGP batch of 2018-20 and PGP batch of 2019-21 will now rise and take the pledge. I, a graduate of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavour to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as a management professional. I shall always endeavour to utilize my knowledge of the management studies for the service of the country and glory of the Institute. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of the profession.
May I now request the Chairperson, PGPX, to initiate the pledge-taking ceremony.
All graduates of PGPX batch of 2019 and PGPX batch of 2021 will now rise and take the pledge. I, a graduate of the Indian Institute of Management Shillong, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavour to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as a management professional. I shall always endeavour to utilise my knowledge of management studies for the service of the country and glory of the Institute. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of the profession.
We are indeed indebted to our chief guest, Shri Ashishkumar Chauhan, for being with us today. I have the pleasure of requesting the Director of the Institute, Professor D.P. Goel, to present a memento to the chief guest. The national anthem will now be played. May I request everyone in the audience to kindly stand up. Finally, may I now request the Chairman of the Board of Governors to formally declare the closing of the convocation.
I declare the convocation closed.